around cars since I was probably 14. I'm now 22. It was originally with Japanese cars or import cars, and then as I got older, or as I matured, I guess, I went more into old school cars, just the feel of them. I actually had a HQ Premier with a 350 Chev take me to my formal, which was very nice. And I actually got to see that build because it was actually one of my close friends' cars, and I still talk to him to this day, and he's still doing things to his cars, and that's probably the main and first build that I was actually around with the old school stuff. It's been an ongoing adventure, I guess. I did a Cert 1 in automotive with the MTA. They look after 4 of us apprentices here at Superformance. So all my training is based here at Superformance. My trainer actually comes out and visits me each month. We make set appointments so he can go through my training with me.
During uni, I did a parts apprenticeship, which was through MTAQ. They were really good back then, and currently now I'm doing an automotive refinishing, like spray painting apprenticeship as well. Claire's doing an MTA parts interpreter apprenticeship as well. We've got 3 other staff members through MTAQ. Basically, really good technical advice and just awesome for apprenticeships, basically.
So the MTA offers pre-vocational or school-based apprenticeships. They also offer pre-vocational apprenticeships and post-trade services. They're fabulous with the information that they provide you, and they actually give you after-hours information as well. So if you ever get stuck on a question or any section of your training, you can always contact them, and they're always willing to give you a hand. I get a lot of people that don't think that I know much about cars, and I'm not going to say that I know everything. I'm definitely still learning, but you do get the odd occasion where they want to argue their points with you, and I have to put them onto Grant, and he kind of puts them back in their place and says he trusts me and puts it back in my capable hands. The coolest thing I've sold is recently an IFS, that was from TCI. So that's an independent front suspension, and you can have the options of power and manual rack and pinions. You've also got the options of brake upgrades and things like that. You've got wheelwood brakes usually, and you've got them in red and black calipers and different piston ratings.
Through Claire's training with MTAQ, she's definitely advanced her knowledge and has become a really good asset, especially on the phone. Like, if I've ever got an issue with a customer or someone rings up, I can always just give it the quick handball to Claire, and Claire can sort it out, what needs to be done.
I'm very proud to be a part of Superformance and be able to say that I'm a part of the guys' builds and promote their work as well, and definitely their fabrication skills and paint panel skills.
For 36 years, Superformance has been known as a car building place and for selling parts. As people walk in the door, there's rows and rows of parts laid out in a supermarket format where people can actually touch and feel and look at it. We chose that plan after visiting America several times and looking at what people were doing over there, rather than people just walking to a counter and not actually seeing and touching any parts. We've got a big inventory of Chevy truck parts and a lot of performance parts, and we've got a person in Los Angeles that assists us with all the importation from America that works directly with us and for us. We send parts all across Australia into New Zealand and parts of Asia. We have a container service monthly, and we do weekly air orders, so with all those parts coming and going. We do Ford, Chevy and Holden engines regularly, and then we do the more obscure ones like Mopar, Pontiac and that to order. That's no problems. We regularly bring in obscure parts which could be new old stock for a vehicle right back as early 10s and 20s in the 1900s. We carry a lot of street rod parts from 23 through to 36 Ford, and it's possible to build a complete street rod with all new parts, so there's not one original part on the car. So most of your 32 and 34 Fords or even your 23 T-Buckets that you see will be built completely as a new car with all new parts.